sound good. It's so good. What can I say? It's one of my hidden talents. You know, being able to sing is just something that I do.
If you say so.
Yeah. Oh man, what is going on there? Why is it showing that one? That's not good. Let's go into this one. No, that's not good. That's not good. Where are we?
We're somewhere.
We're somewhere. Why
Some
is
brick
it showing that one? Where? Let me go see what the brick wall is all about.
And news. You have this. Actually, I'm seeing that.
You're seeing that?
Yeah. Another brick wall.
Oh, now you're seeing the brick wall. Well, just keep talking.
Oh, I shall. Oh, hi. It's good to be back.
It's a radio station.
Yes, I forget.
It's
The
a
cameras are
radio
pointing at
station.
me, and yes. Should I sing as well? Welcome back after 1 week of not being able to be here.
And
Can you believe it? It's been 2 weeks already.
I know this is we're just hinting to that we're going on air very very soon.
Yes, we are, and
We're gonna talk about monkeys.
we're going to talk about monkeys.
Yes.
Oh wow,
Well, a
interesting.
monkey.
Oh, one monkey in particular.
Yes.
That is
Very
like a genius monkey or something.
Yes.
Oh, I
Very
see.
Smart monkey.
So that should be interesting.
It's always interesting.
There you go. Anything
Smart
else?
monkeys. We're gonna have like cool news going on, and we're back.
And you have your YouTube and your podcast suggestion of the week.
Well, of course. Welcome to the Creative 7 at 7, people. This is what happens after a week of not doing the show. I forgot to connect the camera. Jeez, I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. What are you gonna do? I know. Last week we weren't here.
We could not make it.
Yeah, because it was Easter. We're spending some time with the family. We felt like that was a little bit important. This is cool. This is cool to be here with you guys. I mean, it's always fun to do these shows. But family first. That's what I always say. So
Yes,
that's
for
what I
sure.
decided to do. I'm just gonna try to connect here to see if anybody's on the whatchamacallit.
I don't know.
What's that program then? Again, the Restream? Is it the Restream? Yes.
Yes.
So Restream is what we use in order to see your comments. Either you are on Facebook or YouTube, because we're streaming to the two platforms at the same time. So that's the way we kind of monitor both sides of the equation, and we can keep tabs on both sides of the comments.
Which is
So
awesome.
yeah, it is. It's a pretty good. We've been using it now for, I would say, about 4 weeks, and it's been pretty good. So I think I'm going to continue using it. I think it's a pretty good tool. How was your week? Let's talk a little bit about you, Anna. What you been up to?
My week has been
Chaotic?
no, I wouldn't say chaotic. I'd say pretty much the same at this point. The usual thing. Kids are back online, so
I know that sucks so much, man. We're back to the same thing. We're back to March 2020.
yeah. So it's been really adjusting them to that. Well, not our daughter has been online since September,
she
but
has.
it was more our son. But he seems happy, and I've learned one thing this week with that, and what I've learned was that if you keep a positive attitude, and if you're not surround kids with "Are you okay, my poor thing?" back, but more like you know what,
Let's make the best out of it.
and this is fun
Yeah.
because you've got the computer, whatever, and it works.
I
Right?
mean,
So
let's
there you
face
go.
it. We get it. We're parents. We have 2 kids at home. It sometimes gets a little
It's
bit
challenging,
claustrophobic. Is that a good word? Is that a good
Yeah.
word to say?
but the thing
But
is,
hey, they're still our kids. We still
Exactly.
love them to death. So
and they
we
might be
go-
watching, so they say nice things.
yeah, they're great kids. They never bother me. What? No, they're just like their father. They're so well behaved.
Yeah, can you tell?
I'm gonna say hi to my own little stream here, just to see if it shows up on the comments.
Oh
It
my
did.
goodness.
All right, so we're going. We got a good show today, man. I think. I mean, I'm putting it together, so it's an amazing show. What can I say? Of course it is. Yeah, we're gonna go from monkeys.
Yep.
Well, we only see one monkey in this news
I was
piece.
going to say.
But I'm pretty sure there are more monkeys monkeying around wherever they're monkey experimenting. But it's pretty cool. I don't know if you heard that Elon Musk wants to start putting chips in our brain. So he's experimenting with pigs, with monkeys, and I guess
I did hear
hey,
about
I'll
it,
be
and
next. My memory is
yeah.
going down the woo. So you know what? I might need that extra little chip or 2 or 3. I don't know, whichever and how many. Oh look, we have the growing photographer in the house. We're talking about Mr. Michael Costa. Welcome to
Hi,
the show,
Michael.
my man. Glad you could make it. And yeah, like I was saying, we have a pretty intense show with. So I've broken it down to a little different pieces of the puzzle here. Mm-hmm. If I could bring a document up, there it is. So we've got monkeys, we've got Lego.
Ooh.
Yeah, but not what you guys are thinking. It's Lego in a different way.
Oh. Okay.
Which is actually interesting. So we'll look at that. You know, since we're all stuck at home because of the stupid pandemic out there, there's a news about some funky looking masks out there that I found interesting to bring onto the show because they're not your regular masks. So that will be a cool one. Obviously, we have the logo of the week. We have the fun, weird news section.
Hey.
That one is becoming my favorite. I found now a couple of these websites that have weird news around the world. What can I say? I like having a little laugh. Well, listen,
and this is coming from someone who loves research, and as you know,
listen.
I'm pretty good when it comes to researching, but where the heck do you get these news?
I think the feeds, the algorithms of the interwebs, they understand that I look for these things and they just bring them to me. So
weird news,
every week
right?
I find like a whole bunch of them. Actually, this week I had to choose amongst the best ones, I think.
Save them for
Because
the show.
there were some that I kind of put aside and said, these are pretty good, but you know, these are better. So I wanted to bring that to the show today. And so aside from that, we have game time.
Yay.
I know. You know what? I'm gonna have to make all of these little funky little things going on.
Yeah.
Because we got all these different sections now. Obviously, towards the end, we have our YouTube channel and we have our podcast channel that we're going to be talking about for you guys as well. Now, we usually have your book section right at the end, but we're mixing it with the podcast, so
Yep.
it's gonna be the 2-in-1. So that's going to be an
awesome.
interesting
It's a
one
combo.
as well. This is more a podcast that you listen to. I have to be honest, I listened to, I think, one of the episodes. It's about books, but it's a good one if you're into books.
And
So
I haven't had the time to really listen to the latest episodes, but yeah, we'll get to it.
we'll get to it. All right. So, yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's get into
Let's
it.
go.
All right. Did you have like a jingle about the news? No?
Do I have a jingle? I'm the one who creates jingles. Can you believe this? You have a
Well, you
jingle.
got to start pulling your weight around here, you know?
Okay.
Speaking of weight,
I can sing it.
How about- oh my God, this is going
I
from
dance it.
from worse to what, Armageddon? Something like that. It's a yeah. Please don't sing. All right. I was gonna say, speaking of weight, pulling your weight. We've been exercising like freaking crazy old people, man. Yeah, like the little crunches, and we're doing little crunches with the little. Oh my god. But it's been good, man.
It has. It painfully good.
I know. And it all kind of started with the whole Apple Fitness thing that we brought like a month ago, and we're still at it. So if you're not doing that or whatever it is that you can do, what the hell are you waiting for, man? But you know what? I'm not going to lie. It's been tough. It's been tough. It's been tough in two ends. Like, it's been tough into being able to fit it into the day-to-day. I don't know if you're having that problem as
Yes,
well, but
I
I think
do.
you are.
I get interrupted even by the dog.
I mean,
which is
and now with the kids at home, it's like that extra layer of
Yeah.
interruptions and all of that. So, you know, sometimes you get really derailed with work and you get delayed. And then by the time you're ready to work out, then we have to get
Dinner
food ready
time,
and
it's
yeah.
grocery
So,
shopping. It's everything.
but I have to say, I've been pretty good at it. I've been every single day I've been exercising, and you know, I don't know about weight wise. I don't care about weight. So honestly, when I start getting into these craziness things of working out and trying to get fit and all of that, I do not. I do the opposite of what most people do. I think most people get onto the scale and try to figure out how much they're weighing.
No.
I don't do that. I just I figure out how well I'm feeling.
Yeah,
If I go up the stairs and I'm out of breath, I'm in trouble. If I can go up the stairs a couple of times and I'm not out of breath, then I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel that way now, which is a plus. I'm gonna go bike ride tomorrow.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Yeah, spring comes, you actually.
I'm starting tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's
you're
the day.
you're
I'm
pretty
starting
good at
tomorrow.
it.
All right.
I'm more into the fitness and fitness in the sense of
And what do you do? The Zumba,
my Zumba and my dance.
Zumba.
We gotta have my Zumba
Yes,
instructor on the show one of
actually.
these days.
Karina,
Yeah.
you have to be on the show. I don't know if you're gonna watch this in replay or not, but if you don't, we'll still
We'll need to bring her on
we'll
because
we'll hit you up. We'll try to
she's
figure you out.
awesome, and her virtual classes are
Actually,
very good.
Let's make it a thing here. We're doing it. We're saying it on live. So as of next week, we're gonna start having guests.
All right.
How's that? I think I'm ready with all the tech. I mean, I'm pretty good
Yeah.
with everything. So I think
Yeah.
starting next week, guys, we're gonna have a guest to do a week.
And if you guys want to be part of it, let us know.
Shoot us off an email, jamie@creative7inc.com.
There you go.
All right, monkey. Let's go to the monkey.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm not sure if you, man, like this is weird.
I was going to say, like, what's going on here?
It's kind of weird. I gotta say, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. So let me go into this one so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you heard about what Elon Musk is trying to do, or
I heard about it. I did not read about it.
okay. So essentially, he wants to turn us all into like half machines, which, dude, I'm okay with it. You know, I think human beings, we need an extra little.
What's in it for us?
Oh, I mean, this can help. Well, okay. Now, joking aside, this
And I'm not joking. I know it's,
I'm always joking with this
and
stuff.
it's not, I realized my question was very in that tone as well. No,
But-
yeah, like
okay.
what? How do we benefit from it?
and I wanted to get serious with this topic because I think the implementation of this technology into where he wants to take it, I think that's a very good thing.
Yeah.
So I actually copied a couple of paragraphs explaining what this is. I found a good video online but the video was too long. That's why I didn't bring it on. But they explain pretty much what it is that they're doing. So essentially, he wants to put it's a chip that goes onto the brain, and then it connects. It's got little wires. So think about it like that connects to your brain, certain areas of your brain. Essentially, so this is how it works. So the brain sends information to our body through neurons, right? And then it's through these neurons that the brain connects with the. I'm reading here that connects with each other from a network to communicate. Okay, so essentially the neurons is what communicates with the rest of the body. All right, and it's like these chemical signals that the
Yeah.
body sends out through the brain, and that's called those chemical signals are called neurotransmitters. I'm getting
Okay.
all scientific here.
Wow.
Please read more about this. I'm just a designer trying to explain this. So essentially, whenever that happens, so whenever we have a thought of picking up this mug or moving this mouse, things happen in our brain, and those little electrical charges that happen, that's what that device records and kind of keeps track of it. So
Yeah.
every time you do this, it records that certain spike in your brain means you're moving it left, right, up, down, whatever. Obviously, this is a lot more complicated than what I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to say here, but that's the gist of it, right? So
That's interesting.
it's essentially it's tapping into your brain to figure out what kind of signals your brain is sending to do specific kind of work. Okay.
And then ultimately, I'm sure he wants to do something with that, right?
Well, yeah, because the computers can then learn. So if that is connected to your brain, they can then learn what it is that all of these electrical pulses are doing and trying to do. So essentially, what you're going to see here with this monkey, which is pretty fantastic, is that, okay, this monkey has that already there, and the computer has learned what he's trying to do. So essentially, for him to keep on eating, so I'm going to play this, okay, so that we can have a little bit of a visual.
This is Pager,
Oh, I'm gonna.
He's a 9-year-old macaque.
He's a 9-year-old macaque. I always love hearing these guys talk. Like National Geographic. He's a 9-year-old macaque. So I'm going to explain it on my own little words. So you see he's moving that little lever there. So that remote moves the box in order for him to keep feeding himself. So that thing he's putting in his mouth, that's food is coming out of there. And if he can track the little ball with the hand movement, he keeps getting food. Now, the computer's recording all of the all those signals, electrical signals, and all of that. So it's understanding that when he does this, those signals say go up, go down, whatever. The crazy part is when you go forward, and after the machine has learned, look, they've unplugged it. They've unplugged the remote, the little joystick,
and it's still going.
And it's still going because now the computer's reading his brain and is saying that he wants to go up with the little box, down, left, up. Isn't this crazy?
Interesting.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, this can have so many amazing implications to it. One of the things that they were talking about is the ability, let's say if you're in a wheelchair and you can't, let's say you're quadriplegic and you can't use your hands to move the joystick in your car, or the wheelchair. Sorry, couldn't figure out the name for that. That if you have one of these, it could actually understand where you want to go. So essentially by thought, you can think, okay, I want to go this way, I want to turn right, I want to turn left.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
And the wheelchair can do that automatically based on the machine learning that it's done.
Wow. So basically quality of life is just...
Well, there's a lot that can be done with this. I feel like this is quite something. Anyways, if you guys want to research a lot more on this, if you search like Elon Musk's Neuralink, you'll find a ton of these articles out there. This is from TechCrunch.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so it's pretty amazing. This technology is like, what? This is the future, man. I'm telling you.
Say whatever you want. This guy is brilliant.
It's quite amazing. So that's a cool news.
Yeah.
Let's pass on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. Next one is, I'm going to switch it on over here. Yeah, there you go. Lego meet Adidas. Adidas meet Lego. Let's have a family.
Okay.
So you can have a pair of sneakers that you can change whenever you want. You just pop on some new pieces, some different ones. So you see that section over there? That's where you stick the pieces there. See?
Don't show this to our son, please.
Oh, I don't need to show it to him. I want some. Look at that. Those are pretty cool. Look at that. I don't know in the soles if you can put.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Isn't that cool?
That is awesome.
So you can create a ton of different designs. Every single sneaker can be your own sneaker because you can put different types of pieces there.
You personalize
You can personalize it. You can make, I guess you can build like a little tower on the front of your shoe, which is not going to be very good.
That is pretty awesome.
But that I thought was very interesting. So if you guys want some new pair of sneakers to go out there for the summertime, hopefully you'll be able to walk outside the house in the summertime, get some of these sneakers so you look cool. I think that's a good one. But I also wanted to bring, since we're on the Lego thing, I also wanted to bring this page. This is a page that I kind of started following. This is on Facebook, actually. It's called Beyond the Brick. So if you guys are like me, or somewhat like me, and like Legos, this page has some pretty cool stuff about Legos. Crazy people that have like humongous like storage room full of these crazy, look at that like a whole train going there. Look at the set. Look at the amount of things that are going on. Oh, this one's actually playing some music. This is such a cool little page for you Lego lovers out there. I mean, if you have kids that love Lego sets and all of that, I'm a kid myself, so I love this page.
Awesome. I so like sitting with our son whenever he builds.
This one is a pretty good page to have and to check out every once in a while.
That is awesome.
All right, moving along. I'm moving along pretty fast today. I don't know why.
Very good.
Just going.
You're inspired.
I'm inspired. Probably hungry. That's why I want to kind of like
It's all
Oh,
the
man, I
exercise, I'm telling you.
keep pressing the button on this
Right?
thing.
It's all that exercise that is.
It might be. You know what? I keep pressing the button on here on the laptop, which is not the same one as that screen, and I keep screwing everything up, man. Talking about masks. So
Well, look at you. Look how many different gadgets
I
you
got
have.
keyboards. This keyboard and mouse are connected to that computer. This is its
This
own
is like
thing.
Elon Musk's chip thing.
Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And yeah. So the next news is all about new masks. All right.
Okay.
So after a whole year of having to, I remember in the beginning trying to find a mask because everybody just bought every single mask on the damn
Yeah.
planet and we couldn't find anything. Remember those first days? Those were crazy
I
days.
was looking for models to learn how to make one at home.
Everybody was making their own because there weren't enough out
Yeah.
there, or if they were like not good, or you know.
Or they were very pricey too.
Anyways, but here we are a year later, and we're still apparently needing these things. So now people are going a little bit overboard.
What's coming
Just-
up?
Just saying. So will.i.am, yes, the singer,
The-
producer,
Oh,
he's done a lot of stuff out
Yeah.
there.
oh, he invented
He invented some new ones. He's calling them a
stick face
no,
mask.
what's it called? It's
Oh.
Supermax. Well, he spells it with an X, so it's Supermax
Hmm.
mask, but he says it's Supermax.
Wait
mask.
a minute. It's got headphones.
So here you go. So obviously this guy's a musician, so he wanted to make sure that we were covered, man. So not only it has good little what does it say here? I'm trying to read at the same time. I'm doing all this.
Well, it's a mask.
Yeah, it's a mask.
Headphones, and the title said something
It's
else.
got
I can't remember.
like beats
Yeah.
or whatever it is on the
Yeah.
side. So there you go, and they attach like magnetically to the actual mask.
Uh-huh.
And then these are like super
Oh, and
filter.
LED day glow lights.
Yeah, so they glow. See, like over there. So if you're in the dark and you can go walk in the dark with your dog, at least now people are gonna see you. But those are actually the filters, which are some
Brilliant.
super duper
Yeah.
extra, whatever.
Dare I ask?
So there you go. So you can plug it. So they charge. If this isn't going overboard, I don't know what is.
Dare I ask the price tag?
I believe it's $299 or something like that.
I thought
Yeah.
it would be more.
$299 US. So that's gonna be like
So
$350 or
400,
something
yeah.
for us. You're in Canada. But hey, you got LED lights, man.
That is awesome.
Right?
Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
they're pretty cool. They
really-
come in
yeah.
white and black. Michael is saying, yeah, really cool. Right on. Okay, you get the black ones, I get the white ones, and we go party, man. You
Aren't
can
they
go.
silver too?
You can go to the park, you know, with those things, and you're just glowing, and you're just going, you know. I think it's gonna be interesting. I mean, hey,
And
listen,
listen,
if you're gonna have to wear these things, you might as well wear them in style. And will.i.am, you know, he knows style, man.
He really does.
Man,
yeah.
stylish. Look at all these alien-looking pictures. I mean, you do look like an alien. Imagine walking down the street. Imagine walking down here on St. Clair with that in the middle of the night. You're gonna get a couple of these older people there, like, oh my god,
Yeah,
what is going
they'll
on?
run away from you.
The aliens came. The aliens came. Yeah, I don't know if that would be a really good idea or not.
But you know what?
So what's your take on it?
It's expensive, but I thought it would be more, to tell you the truth, because it's got all of those gadgets and everything attached to it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna say it's not.
I mean, I think it's over.
Will I want it? Not really.
Well,
but
here's my 2 cents on this. The cool thing that I like about it is, let's put this on the technical side, right?
yeah,
So, it's got the earbuds, which, let's face it,
which
if you're
are
gonna
expensive, right?
if you think about it, those are expensive, right?
Yeah.
The air filters they're very mechanical in terms like air purification and all that. It's like a whole like mechanism that's going on there. It's not
So
just
you don't
it's
need
not
to
just a little
switch
thing.
Filters.
No, it's got a fan and
Yeah.
everything.
Wow.
It's yeah. So like it's high tech.
Yeah.
it obviously covers your whole damn face. I get this. Like in the summertime, this is a no for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that side part there is gonna be breathable or not, but I don't see it being that breathable. But when you think about the whole tech part that you have going on in this mask for $299, in a lot of cases you get the earbuds for that price.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's why I thought it would be more. Even
And-
though it's pricey, I thought it would be more.
And think about it. If we're gonna have to be wearing these things, if we're gonna, let's just say, you're gonna have to go to a concert in the future, in the near
And
future,
wear
whatever,
this,
and you're
yeah.
gonna have to wear some sort of protection. You might as well go in style, man. Right? Might as well do it in style. So I don't know.
I
just
don't
one of those
see
things,
how I
man.
can be singing. So this is a way for me not to sing. Is that it? Like that's a good way to make you shut up. But the
Why would you want to make me shut up? I have such a beautiful voice, especially when I'm singing.
I was actually thinking out loud. You know, if I go to a concert, it's a concert that it's a band I like. I want to sing along like everybody else does.
Perfect. You can sing and nobody can hear you. All right, moving on. So we're gonna move on to the next one. This is the logo.
The things I go through.
Of course, this is a Creative 7 live stream. So we're going to have to throw in some design stuff every once and again.
Obviously.
And if you're here, you should know that by now. So this, we've been we've been making fun of a lot of weird logos. So I decided that
It's not making fun. Come on. Some of them are like.
last
Hello.
2 weeks ago, that was a little bit. That was a little bit.
Well,
What yeah. So on this one, I decided, you know what, let's not go that route. This one just came out. This is for the Winter Olympics for 2026 in Milan Cortina.
very nice.
Did you see that?
Yes.
I know how to speak many languages. Very
No
well.
comments.
So and also for the Paralympic Games. And the cool thing is that this was apparently the public voted on this. And they did a good job. I like it, man. It's a nice logo.
Very nice.
It's modern looking. It's got, it's good. I like it. Like there's nothing bad.
about it. Everything about it is really nice.
Yeah, I like it myself. So that is big. That is
Yeah.
enough. No, nothing else to say. This is what I say.
Yeah, no, they did a good job.
See,
with
now I
it.
was speaking another language. Did you get
Yeah,
that? You didn't even
No, you were
understand
speaking
that
English.
language. No, not in my head. In my head, when I make, when I.
Moving on. But
Anyways,
it's really cool.
It's
I
a
like
good
it.
one. So I just wanted to keep it here. But look, they have a little video. You know me, I like the videos. Look at that. The videos are nice. See?
Oh, very nice.
It's like a little boop, 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 boop. I like when they make videos to explain the logos, but the good ones, like this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I like it. It's so simple. The guy's just, doing the logo with his finger. I guess they're showing the simplicity of this logo at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a nice icon. It's a good icon that you can use. I see this being used on like hats and t-shirts
all
and
sorts of,
all sorts of
promotional
marketing and
stuff,
promotional
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, 100%. I think this is gonna look so sick, so good.
Yeah.
Finally,
I like it too.
finally a logo
Yeah.
that I'm not criticizing.
Michael
and
likes it too.
Michael likes it. Yeah. 3D paper cutout. Yeah. It looks good. They did a good job.
They did.
I'm jealous.
I-
I didn't come up with it. I'm jealous.
Very nice, actually.
All right, let's move on, people. The fun, weird news section.
Oh my God.
I need to create more
of
animations.
those dun,
What do you
dun,
think,
dun.
Michael? Should I create more animations,
Dun, dun, dun. Nah.
or should I get some creative people we know to do some creative animations for the show? What do you think?
Sure.
I don't know what came into my eye.
Just saying.
I don't know what came into my eye, Michael. I don't know.
Just
I don't know what's going on. We might do that. It might be cool. I think it. We have so many damn sections now to this show that we might get that. We might get that done. So first one. So that poster I have in the back there,
Well,
that,
the Action Comics?
the Action Comics.
Yes.
All right. Imagine if you had that actual comic book right now, the original one. How much do you think it would be worth right now? So that
When was the publication?
1938.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would
First Superman comic book. How much do you think it'd be worth right now? Let's say in 1938, when I wasn't born yet, I bought that book and I came home and I put it in a plastic bag and I never opened it again, and it is perfectly preserved. How much money would you give me for that?
I'm assuming people are going into the hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands. All right. You were so far off. $3.25 million.
There, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me? So if you guys don't know which one I'm talking about, it's that one there. I have like a little poster
Yes.
on my door there of this
How much is
comic
our
book.
poster?
That poster is probably about $3 or something.
Damn.
Yeah. But here it is. So, oh my God. That's 3.25 million.
And there is and there's
million.
somebody that actually owns an original like that.
But here's the kicker. Original price.
10 cents. Well, back in the 1930s,
How much of
that
an
was
evaluation
was
is
the-
that?
Wow, that's crazy.
That's like a gazillion
Well,
evaluation.
10 cents in the 1930s, and it was the time of the Depression. That was a lot of money, but still, I'm sure it was
10
not.
cents. I mean, 10 cents would have been what? Like the
Like
$5
hundreds-
today?
No, it would be probably more. But
Nah, 10 cents. Are you serious?
listen,
Listen, we're not talking about Stone Age here. It was
a
38.
politician lost elections because of a 5-cent speech. Because anyways, so no, it was worth. It was.
This
worth,
is when she loses me.
it was worth.
I mean, I've been married to her almost 20 years, but she
Just
still
thinking about
loses
the
me.
5 cents, which was considered a lot of money. Anyways, definitely not millions of dollars for sure. But wow, that is
Yeah.
quite something.
Well, it makes me, think that I should have bought more stuff when I was a kid. Honestly, that's what I'm
Yeah.
getting. All right, we're getting into the news that you
should-
like.
Maybe you should buy for our son and our daughter, and one
Well,
day,
you know what? Everything that I get now for our kids, I try to tell them, don't ruin it. Try not to play with it. Try not to ruin it. And I do keep some of the boxes too. I just keep them in the garage. You just never know. Never know. Anyways, you want to move to Thailand?
Sure. You know what? It is one country that I've always wanted to visit. But why is that?
Can I get that answer again? Do you want to move to Thailand?
Sure.
All right.
Why? Maybe I shouldn't.
Now I'm gonna show you something, and I'm gonna ask you the same question. Okay? All right. This was shot in Thailand. Okay? Oh, where's it going? Where's it going? There it is. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. I'm gonna make it bigger. So Thailand. There you go. You go shopping. You go to your local 7-Eleven. You
Is that real?
just go. You know what that says? Holy shit! That's a big little lizard. You know what that
A
says?
big little lizard.
Let me get that out of here. That's what it said right there. So I need to ask you the question again. Do you want to move to
No.
Thailand?
No.
Oh man, look at
What
the
on
size of
earth?
that thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, like, first of all, how did it get in there? I mean, this is something like, did you leave the whole 3 doors open? This thing is like a dinosaur.
How did they kick it out?
Look at the size of this thing. I know this might be a promotion for Godzilla. I don't know. Isn't the movie out right now or something like that? Honestly, I bet you anything this is like a promotion for Godzilla.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. I mean, just think about walking into a store.
Oh my, no.
What? Look
no.
at that thing. And it's just kind of like, you know what the lizard is thinking right now? I am invisible. Nobody can see me. Nobody can see me now. I'm just going to stay here.
I didn't even know giant lizards like that existed. To me,
Oh,
that just takes me
man.
back to like dinosaurs.
Exactly. That's like this is like a dwarf dinosaur, but it's still a dinosaur. I don't care. I don't care what you.
Oh my god.
I don't care what you think. This is still a dinosaur.
That thing is huge.
Speaking of huge things, and let's not get naughty out there. I know what you guys are thinking, but no. We're not going that way.
No more
still
lizards,
no. It's
please?
still
Okay.
human. It's
Human.
It's human. It's huge. Are you ready?
Oh boy.
Nails.
Oh, is this that lady that didn't cut her nails for I don't know how many years?
288.8 inches of nails. World's longest.
Oh my gosh, how?
I only have one
How
question.
do you function?
I only have one question. You know where I'm going with this, right? So when you gotta go,
How do you wipe?
how do you go? I mean, you go. How much are you cleaning, though?
Any
I mean, it can go both ways.
listen, not just
She can
that.
really clean, right?
Oh.
It's like a deep clean.
Oh my god.
You're not cleaning at that point. You're scraping it off. Oh my
The
man.
thing is, see,
At least
you
leave
do-
one of the one
you
of the
know-
hands free. Like why
you
the?
know me. I'll touch a
'Kay.
table and I'll break a nail. Like,
There's a
how
video,
did
people.
she
There's
manage?
a video. I'm gonna make this like full screen. I don't care.
Oh my god.
We're still there. We're still there in the corner. Look at this, man. This is. Oh, she's painting her nails. So, how many? What? Does that even count? How? Why? I have so many questions. When? Who? Where? There's all of these questions that are coming up to my head. Why would you do this to yourself? Did she ever cut her nails? That's another good question. Did she ever cut her nails?
I'm speechless.
What the hell,
What on
man?
earth is going on?
Why would you debilitate yourself to this point? I mean, this is debilitating, right? You can't live your normal life like this. This is kind of insane, man. How did she put on that mask? How did she put on that dress?
I listen. What?
What? Is that her daughter? No way. What is going on? Well, people, believe it or not,
No, but now she's got normal
This-
nails again.
this is where we're at. Look, I mean, her nails get out of the house and then she comes out half an hour later. This is how long those nails are, man.
Why? Like, why? Just so you would have a Guinness record?
Yeah. Well, she is in the she's world's
who's
longest
gonna-
fingernails.
Who's
And-
gonna have the patience to let nails grow like that? Not even a third of that. It's like,
I mean, honestly,
oh my lord.
those should be considered weapons at this point. Just saying. Nuno saying wipe versus scrape. My thoughts exactly, man. I don't know what's going on there. Unless she's rich enough to have her own butler
my
wiper.
God.
I don't know, man. Well, anyways, we're gonna. Oh no, it's not this one. This one.
Holy cow.
I don't know what to say. I mean, people are crazy, man. Oh, and there was somebody else in 2017 that had 226.9 inches of
And
nails.
she's got what?
She has
288.
88. I would honestly put these two people together and just tell them to go,
Oh
don't
my
know, it's
god.
like-
Like, that is wow.
All right, so let me see your nails. I mean, mine. I need to cut my nails.
Are
but
you kidding me? Mine are. Oh, what is the one thing you always hear me say? Here goes another nail.
All right, it's game time. We need another.
Oh Lord.
We need Michael. We need another one. We need another game time. Game time. Game time.
Oh, you can sing.
Cause I can sing.
Uh,
Hello.
hearing doctors needed.
I just have to, I just have to say,
Sure. Yes, dear.
that. Let me click on the. I think it's this one. Where is it?
Oh wow.
Yay! I found it. So this one is called Shape Type. Obviously, this is
Another one of
this is
those.
another design thing, right? So we need to.
Oh, I suck
we need
at
to make
these.
this. So guys, if you want to play this one at home, it's called Shape Type. You can get it at shape.method.ac. It's a fun one for me. It's also a typography game. So essentially, you see where where the dots are? You need to kind of like,
Oh,
woo,
I see.
you got it, right? But that was just for you to
Oh, that
kinda
was
see
like
how
a
it
warm-up
worked.
kind of thing.
Exactly. So let me just make this a touch smaller. So essentially, you see how this isn't right? That little curve
Yeah.
there, that's a little bit off. That's a little bit off too. So you need to kind of figure out where
It should be
it should be, and then you compare, and then it goes.
87. Look at that.
Now that one wasn't too hard. Let's go to the next one. See? Oh, this one's like. I don't know how the B is supposed to be. So how the B is supposed to be. Yes, indeed. I'm going to say over there. I'm going to say over there. Now this one. Ooh, no, the other way. There. I don't know about that one.
I would never.
That one. There.
I'd suck
Up,
at
down,
this.
left, right. I don't know. Let's see. Compare. Oh, 86. So this is the game. This is the game you can
Do
play
another one.
Do another one? Okay.
Let me see.
Which one is this? C? Oh, damn.
It's like cursive here.
Oh, hold on. I need to make this smaller. I need to see how that. Oh, shit.
Wow. You see? Aren't you glad I asked for another one?
I'm going to say something like this. I don't know. Oops. This one's not going to be easy. This one's not easy. I'm going to say this one's not easy. I don't know. Like there?
I could never.
Where is this one going? Oh, it's going there. Okay, so apparently they get significantly harder.
Yeah, they're
I'm
challenging.
gonna, there. Let's see. Come on. Oh, almost
wow.
80. Oh, goddamn. Anyways, it's a fun game.
That's very
You can play
cool.
by yourself. You can play with somebody else. See who gets better scores, and then you can be creative with this. Whoever wins the percentage.
Buy me a coffee, says there.
No, that's if you want to help them out. So if you guys want to help them out, you buy them a coffee, which
I
is
see.
a way of providing some money to
Sure.
whoever did this. I was going to say, like a tequila shot if you lose. It's Friday, man. Let's make it interesting. All right. So that was the game time.
That's interesting.
So now we're going to go into, and for this one, I have an animation.
Oh.
YouTube channel of the week is going to be Jesse Driftwood. Actually, got to meet him once. At the Canon, there was a Canon presentation for one of the cameras downtown. I was there, he was there, we were talking. He's a nice guy. I like him. He's from Hamilton. And he does really cool videos about tech stuff. He does a lot of stuff about with his family as well. On his about page there, he says he's easily excitable, always optimistic, photographer, filmmaker. He loves having fun, and he's a family guy.
Very cool.
He's a cool little dude. What I like about him is he always has a different edge of showcasing any type of product. He likes to, whenever he reviews whatever it is, if it's a phone or if it's like a camera. I actually watched those two last ones. As you can see it, they're red. Oh no, you can't see. Oh, were we doing all of that and nobody was watching?
Oh, it was
man.
after the animation. No, it was until the animation.
It was?
Yep.
Did you guys see this the thing? I'm not sure. Did they?
Yeah, because I was looking.
Oh,
at
you
it.
were looking at it there? Okay. Oh, well. Sorry. A lot of buttons here to press, man. There's
See,
a lot
even
of-
Michael is asking if you can play the game using an iPad with an Apple Pencil.
You know what? I haven't tried it. I've got an iPad and a pencil, but I haven't tried it. I have to try it.
There you
Probably
go.
get better at that. Better results. So like I was saying, so Jesse Driftwood is a content creator. He used to do, he got kind of like more famous because he was doing daily Instagram stories. I started watching his content back then. And he wasn't I was watching his content on Instagram about a year before he actually started putting stuff onto YouTube.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I saw him in a video with Peter McKinnon. They're friends, and Peter brought him into one of his videos to talk to him about how it is to do content creation every single day on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like he would do these cool little videos with nice little transitions. Really, really cool. And now he's decided to do this as a full-time. I believe it's a full-time. And again, like I said, if you guys are into tech, if you guys like watching reviews and stuff,
He's the
it's
person
a good option.
to go to.
It's a good option. And even for like little videography tips
Yeah.
and photography
Yeah.
tips and all of that, it's pretty good. So
Cool.
let's move on to the
move on.
next one. Oh, I know what happened. So every time I put that intro, it switches onto
Switches
this
back
camera.
to that, and then we were looking at
And
that.
then we weren't looking at that. All
There
right,
you
all
go.
right, all right. All right, all right. So now we're going to talk about our podcast. Yes, indeed. And it is The Professional Book Nerds.
Up my alley.
But of course, and is going to talk about this
I
one.
recommended this one.
Of course, Anna recommended the books. Why wouldn't she recommend the books?
So I actually listened to a few different podcasts about books. This one is by far my favorite.
Why is that, Anna?
And the reason for that is because it's presented by two colleagues. They are librarians. I believe they work either for Libby or for what's the other one called that I forget now? The library one.
The Open Book?
Open Book, is that the one?
Something like that, yeah.
Overdrive.
Overdrive, yeah.
So they work for either one of those, and so their life is books, to the point where they, as they're working, they're listening to books and they're reviewing books. And so they came up with this idea of having a podcast where they talk about what they do and what they love. Now,
Oh, it's interesting. They post a lot. Like
They-
they have a
it's once a
episode.
week.
No, look,
no.
April 8th, 5th.
that's what I'm saying.
1st?
They started with one a week.
Oh, they started with one a week.
once a week, and then they've been really doing really well. What I love about it is that you can tell they're colleagues. You can tell they really get along. So there's that interesting chemistry going on. And they really are book nerds. I thought I was a book nerd.
No, you're still a book nerd.
That's going.
No, you're still a book nerd.
But what I love the most about it is that they have the podcast is not always the same format. So they will have interviews with writers. Then they have reviews of books, and once a month they have a list that each one of them puts together of new books that are coming out, but they don't talk to each other about it to see surprises, right? And a lot of times they actually have one or two, because they present 9 or 10 books, and they have one or two which actually the same on their lists, and they tell you why they think it's going to be a
Okay.
good book. They also suggest books. They read audio books, and they have fun games. Once
It looks
in
like
a while.
they have here April's biggest new books.
But yeah, like
So they kind of like
they go over, and then they go
over
through
all
the
of that,
mystery,
right?
the thrillers, the fiction, the nonfiction,
Oh, look.
historical fiction.
books by Asian and Asian American authors.
Exactly. So it is so
Book
cool, and they
recommendation.
are both, one of the things that I love about them, they're both huge Harry Potter fans. So a lot of the podcasts are about them talking about how awful Dumbledore was to Harry Potter at some point, or
I'm hoping they don't do that in every single one of them.
no. But it is really, really. Like for me, it's like I said, it is my
That one's
favorite.
interesting. Books we didn't love and,
And
why.
why,
That's
yeah.
a good one because usually people are always like,
They
these are
have-
the best books. You
they
should
have
read
a
these books.
exactly. No, they'll go over all of them and they'll tell you why. And I have to say, ever since I started listening to these guys, and when before COVID that we were going to work on a daily basis, I used to listen to at least an episode a day.
You know what? It's interesting you're saying that. I now became more used to listening to podcasts when I go out with the dog or
Yeah.
for walks and all of that. But I used to listen to so much more stuff when
me
I was
too.
driving around
Me
because
too.
I barely used the radio from my car because
Yeah.
I would always be listening
too.
to a podcast. Like that would be my thing. Like I would grab my keys, look at my phone, choose a podcast to download,
Yeah.
and then go to the car and just
and
hit
for me,
play.
as you know, commute for me was anywhere between 45 minutes and an hour. And so as you can see, their podcast episodes are like 40, 50 minutes. So it was perfect to listen to them. And I was listening to one sometimes more than one, because I at first when I discovered them, they had already like 200 episodes, right? So I was trying to catch up to them, and it was like it was and still is my favorite of all the podcasts I've encountered about books because of that. They're very genuine, and I can say I've read and listened to so many interesting books ever since I started listening to this podcast, because it's a research that you don't have time to do sometimes, right? And of course, bookstores will promote this or that because they have an interest, where these guys, as you can see, will tell you, listen, this book came out, we don't like it, and this is the reason why. If you do like it, tell us, right?
Okay, but
And no,
all right, if they give good reasons as
they
to
do.
why,
Oh,
then
they
I
are
get that.
awesome reviewers.
Because just saying that kind of comes down to anything, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna switch that off now because We are just talking.
Yes.
So, I mean, it comes down to the person, right? A lot of times when people are talking about movies or TV shows, they always go, "Oh, that movie sucks. That's not a good movie."
No, you never
Whenever
find this. Yeah.
whenever I hear that, I'm like, the first thing I want to do is go
Actually,
watch the
me
movie
too.
because I want to be able to get my own opinion on that,
Yeah.
because I feel like it's such a strong, like, I didn't like it, it sucked. But that's probably you. You don't
Yeah.
like that genre of movie or that type of book.
And
So-
this is the thing that they do. So they're very honest about it. Well, they'll tell you this is
Yeah.
what we like. This is what we encountered with this book. It might not be our, what we like, but we liked this book because of that, or we did not like this book because of that. But then they will also say, if you think otherwise, let us know. And you can follow them on Instagram, and they're pretty good that way.
No, and listen, that's the way I think
Yeah.
everything should be done. Like, we were talking about this week, of how clients, when it comes to our business, sometimes they might go, "Oh, I love what you did right there," and we were like, I did that in 2 seconds. That's not kind of the way, the
Yeah.
reaction I was expecting, but great, fine. And then there are other projects that you work for like 5 hours
And they don't
in
like it.
and they're like, "Oh, this is the worst." Like, saying it's the best or saying it's the worst is very subjective to your own taste. And especially
Exactly.
when it comes to art, and this is what movies are, this is what books are, this is what TV series are, graphic design, anything that
Yep.
involves a creative side. This is just one of those disclaimers out there. It's like, don't go out saying right away, that sucks. That's not good.
No.
That's no good.
And this is one
Unless it's one of those logos that we've criticized here on the show in the past that are really bad, then you can say they suck because they did. But other than that,
and that goes
but you say why?
exactly. And
There's a
this
reason
is the
why.
thing. This is what I love about these guys is that they will say, to us, it wasn't good because of this. No, you may have, and I remember there was a book. It was like a thriller sort of book. One of them didn't like. It just didn't for her. It was not. She couldn't be interested. Like she finished it.
Okay, it was a
obviously.
topic she wasn't
Yeah,
interested
she
in.
she
That's
just
fine.
felt like it was going on forever. I read the book and I actually thought the opposite. I really liked it. I found it very intriguing. I understood where she was coming from and why she was not too engaged in reading it. On the other hand, I listened to it. So for me, it was an audiobook. And I thought the opposite, right? But there you go. For
It's exactly what I'm
other
saying.
reasons, and
Yeah.
I'm not right. She's not right. It's just the way it is, right? And it reminds
But
me.
you know, people, I'm always
Exactly.
right.
It reminds
Always.
me a couple years back when a certain book was published, and people are going, "Oh my God, it sucks," and this and that.
You're
it was,
ignoring me, but okay.
But I am ignoring you. But it was the book that sold the most.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember a professor, I went to a conference and I heard the professor saying, "What is the point of a book? It's to be read. And if you have the masses reading a certain book that you consider, oh my God, this is not literature, this is not this, people are reading, and that's the point of reading a book." So
It's interesting you're saying that. Like,
yeah.
I've had that happen with. So I've been thinking a lot about what we're gonna do with the channel and all of that in terms of videos on YouTube and all. And it's curious you're saying that, because a lot of times when you look at YouTube channels that have videos that are extremely well done, really good information and all that, sometimes they don't have the same traction as a stupid kid. I'm sorry for all the stupid kids, but it's true. All the stupid kids that do stupid pranks or stupid things.
Yeah, that I don't
And then
find
all of
funny.
a sudden you see them having 1 million followers and people, and it just, it's mind-boggling. But now I'm like, listen, if I think it's stupid, that's my opinion. Obviously,
Yep.
I'm not the general public. Obviously, there are millions of people that like what this kid is doing.
Yeah.
So obviously, my opinion isn't
It
the right
doesn't
one.
really matter.
It's right for me,
Exactly, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme.
I think
of
I'm right.
things. Yeah,
but in the grand scheme of things,
yeah.
he's got the following. He's got the clients. I mean, the audience for that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to books, same thing. You might say, like, one of the things that I always had a problem with was the Oscars, and they never ever put superhero movies or action movies or any type of those kind of movies into the Oscars. And my thing is this. Listen, so all the top earning movies, because that's what they are.
That's exactly the thing with the book. So this book is the best seller, but you're putting it down.
Exactly. So the best earning movies are not going to go to the Oscars because, hey, they're not good enough for the Oscars. And the same thing, who was it that was criticizing movies that came out only on Netflix? Was it Scorsese? Was it Scorsese
I believe
that was
so. Yes, I believe
that was criticizing
it. Yeah.
and saying, no, you can't put any Netflix movies onto the Oscars. Why the hell not?
Yeah. No, I
Why
agree.
the hell not?
I agree.
Well, looky here, we're in a pandemic and that's all we do is watch fucking Netflix movies.
What's your language?
I know, sorry, I apologize. Beep it out. If you're watching it with kids, well, next time you know. I sometimes say things.
But the thing is,
but isn't it true though?
Yeah.
Like, if you're an artist, if you're a filmmaker, producer, if you're creating this film, and you decide, I don't want this to go to the theaters, I want this to go to Netflix.
Why not?
And guess what? Nowadays, you don't have much of a choice. Look at Disney. They're putting all of their stuff now only online because theaters are closed. So yeah, now the states are opening up and the world is kind of opening up. Some are opening, some are closing. Mm-hmm. We're closing down. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, where's the value of that?
Exactly.
Right?
And I do have like this type of comment for me is I always question the people who review
the
and
purists.
like why is it a low self-esteem thing?
Listen, honestly, I'm a movie guy. I've watched a gazillion movies in my lifetime, and 9 out of 10 times an Oscar movie is boring.
I remember, and it's funny that you're saying that.
I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best.
Because
I'm not entertained.
This conference that I was talking about, that I went to, what led that professor to make that comment was, yes, we have the classics, but this is the reason why we group them as the classics and mysteries and this and that. And then what she was saying is that just because you like a certain coming of age book, whatever it is, it does not take value from the classics. It does not take value from the literature. It does not take value from anything. It's what you like to read. Like, for example, I'll give an example. Awesome writer, brilliant, and I cannot read his books. And you know who I'm talking about, Stephen King. I just can't.
I like his movies.
And I can't because...
Which are based on books.
It bothers me. It bothers my mental health,
Well, that's because it's the genre. The genre is the horror genre, and you don't like that.
So if I were to say, oh my God, no, they suck. No, the man is brilliant. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've tried to read some of his books. And I gave up because it's a me problem, right?
Exactly.
But he is an awesome author. So just because you don't identify with a certain book or movie, or you don't like it, or it's not your genre, or whatever it may be, it doesn't mean it sucks. It just means that it's not for you.
Exactly.
And learn to respect that difference. It's your opinion.
And people, this goes
right?
for everything.
Exactly.
It can go for
it's
books. It can
opinion.
go for movies. It can go for art.
Design.
It can go for anything. I feel like it's for anything in life. Stop being so black and white. It's your opinion versus the rest of the world. And you know what?
No one is attacking you if they don't agree with you.
Okay, let us all be in love and peace, and let's all get together.
See, I don't think he sings well. He thinks he does. There you go.
Every single time. That's all I have to say. When I'm in the shower and I start singing, everybody in there is loving it.
That's why we need to renovate that shower. It's falling apart.
Doesn't matter if it's just me. I'm loving my singing, so it's good. It's good singing. Anyways, guys, it's Friday night, and thank you so much for being here tonight with us.
and going through so many news and interesting and very informative topics. We hope to have you here again tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Next week. Sorry? Jeez, have an opinion, man.
I said nothing.
See what I did there?
Just not here tomorrow.
I might be.
Okay, good for you. I'll be watching. See, I support you.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave good comments. Share it with your friends and family and the whole damn world. Because this is the show that you're going to remember in 20 years that you're going to say, remember when Jamie and Anna did that show on Fridays at 7 o'clock talking about crazy shit?
Lizards.
Lizards in Thailand and stuff, you know? Your phone's ringing. Anyways,
It's not. See you
hasta
next
la
week.
vista. We'll be here next week. Same bat channel, same bat. You remember that?
Oh my God.
I'm
yes.
old. I used to say that. Same bat channel,
my
same
Lord.
bat hour at 7 o'clock. Yes, we shall be here every Friday.
See ya.
I don't know what the button is.